Boy, oh boy, man. Boy, oh boy, I sure do hope that no random person pops up, becomes my first comment, and says something absolutely obnoxious or negative. But hey, I really actually do hope that that doesn't happen. Man, all right. Right, Cruz, so what to do. Okay. Shout out to the one person that's up in here right now. Really appreciate it. Man, I am tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to work New Year's Day and the day after, so but I did want to do. I wanted to do a live on the first. I was tired when I went to work. I was tired after work. Mm. That's called getting old. A lot of people won't know what that feels like. Okay. Well, while I am waiting for wow, that's crazy. Somebody really did come up in here, shoot me a like, and then bounce. That's actually kind of nice. I wonder if it's that mysterious YouTuber person. Man, I gotta do something with my hair. Do I have my pick over here anywhere? No, I don't. I don't. Mm. Not my brush either. I don't want to get off the. I want to get off the camera though and do anything. I'm lazy. I definitely should have went a little bit later. Oh well. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lesson because I got zero people up in here right now, which honestly not that bad of a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do my Japanese lesson, get that taken care of, figure this stuff out. Dang, Riley Cruz, sir, what to do? Let's go. 10 minutes.
10分
December
12月
10 minutes. 30 minutes.
30分
10 minutes.
10分
9 minutes.
9分
December.
12月
December.
12月
I really need to remember that. 20 minutes. No, that's 20 minutes. No, that's 12 minutes. Oh, no, that's December.
10分
I just said I needed to remember that too.
10分
12月
Right, Goose, so what to do? 40 minutes.
40分
9 minutes.
9分
12.
12 12月
Hello. Honestly, I'm not even upset that there are people up in here right now. First live of the year. I just hope that this isn't a sign of things to come. So I do know that people tend to like lose interest after a while. There's this guy that I follow, E the Goat, and I don't know, dude be making some quality content. Peace, just don't follow him no more. Let's get this other lesson. 31st day. Oh boy.
31日
December.
12月40分31日
Crap, Thursday.
木曜日15分
December.
12月
That is
31日3、11日12月
I need to work on that.
「火曜日」
Crap.
「水曜日」「火曜日」
Man, I hope that's gonna run against me a little bit. I know it.
31日15分
Dang.
12月
It's not a perfect lesson, but okay. I know the truth. I'm ashamed. I want to be where the girls are when I'm not around.
9月
Wait, August. August is 8th.
8月
December is 12.
12月
August is 8. Next month.
8月12月7月来月
12月8月
8月
12月
I want to be
8月
girls are, so I have a shot.
12月
I know that I'm tempted.
9月7月
Sweet. Alrighty. Yeah, you're first. And only right now. Yeah, you're first and only. Yeah, like I said, I'm genuinely surprised. Like somebody just like randomly popped up gave me a like and just dipped, which is actually kind of dope. Kind of surprised me a little bit. Yeah, that was actually like genuinely surprising. Like I didn't really know that. But honestly, like I don't really be. I didn't really expect anything. I mean, it's a third of the of January. It's like I'm genuinely surprised that anybody is gonna like come through. I was thinking about like doing this a little bit later actually too, but I still wanted to do one around the first week, and I figured but yeah, how's your New Year's go? Man, I really do hope that this cough is not like something that's going to stay with me because I do not like it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad well, that makes one of us. I heard that honey is good for colds. Yeah, I actually do got some honey too. I did. I should definitely look into that because I did try some tea and honey, and it's like it tasted like really good medicine. Like it had the consistency of medicine. Like it coated the throat. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Like I just it feels like I don't like to describe it like this, but it feels like I have hair in my throat. And like I know I don't have hair in my throat because I've been gargling and spitting and coughing and all this other stuff. So I don't have hair in my throat, but it feels like I have hair in my throat. And that's an uncomfortable feeling. But like also I am a hairy person. So like, you know, I would hate for that to be the case though. But yeah. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, how about this new year? Am I right? Is it still snowing over there? I remember you said it was snowing a couple days ago or something like that. No, not at the moment. Well, that's dope. Like another a day without snow. Honestly, I'm cool with it. Oh man. Mm. Yeah, I might do this again a little bit later. I'm not sure, but I am feeling like really, really, really weird right now. It's just like it's weird. But like, yeah, I'm glad that I ain't gonna lie though. I am genuinely, I'm genuinely glad. Like, I got a chance to see the end of 2025 because it's like, I've been coughing, hacking, wheezing. I have been sick. I have been broke. I was going through a whole lot, and it feels good to know that like I can walk into 2026 and say, yeah, I went through that stuff. It was okay. It was okay, but it sucked. Um, but yeah, like, do you have any how's your 2026 going so far? Pretty okay, pretty mellow, just chilling. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I'm about to go ahead and get some tea and honey. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. I do not like coffee. Still here. Just not much happening here. I dig it. That's a good thing. It's called peace, stability. Yeah, it was called peace and stability. But like there was this old guy who used to come to my job a lot. He was like 70. No, he was like 80. I think he was 80. And he was 80 years old, in great condition, just walking around. He was walking around and everything else, and he tends to work on things in his house. Like he's always like working on stuff in his house. And the thing that will always like sort of like get to me is the fact that he's old and he be getting these like bags of concrete and these wood and this there's like 4x4s and these 4x6s and this plywood. Oh God. And I would be like, dude, you about to work on your house? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm about to work on my house. And I'd be like, bro, why are you it's like you don't have to do that. Like you can just sit at home and just relax now. You're old, you're 80 years old. You did it, you did it. You did it all. You can sit back and relax now. You can chill. And he's like, nah, man, I don't want to chill. I don't want to relax. I want to, I gotta stay active, you know? It's like, and honestly, every single time, and he's just one of many of the 80-year-olds I encounter at my job who's like that. He's like, he doesn't want to relax. He doesn't want to chill. Like retirement for him is just being active and doing things. And it sort of like made me think to myself, like, is there an energy boost that happens after you get old? Because that's wild, you know? Ugh. But yeah, like me, I don't know what it is. I guess like I feel like if I was old, I feel like if I got old, I'd probably just be sitting at home just chilling. Like not too different from what I'm doing now. but that's probably because of the fact that it's like I just don't. It's like it feels like every other day is a catastrophe. Man, I have to say that better. Catastrophe. Oh my god. I'm talking too much. I got people up in here. I am genuinely surprised by that. He has the freedom to do what he wants when he wants. I know, right? And I mean, like at 80 years old, that's a flex. I respect it. That is a flex. I do respect it. It's just like it's just one of those things that just sort of like, I guess because of the fact that it's like, first of all, I don't see myself getting old, but it's like if I somehow manage to like magically become an old person, I don't see myself ever really being like wanting to be like out and about and doing the whole like hanging out with people thing. Well, not hanging out, but it's like there's a lot of things I just don't know. Like, first of all, I think if I was old enough, I think all I would want to do is just sleep. But yeah, like I don't know, but then again, I don't really see myself getting old because I expect to get killed like 80 day now. Shoot, and that's not even like really being pessimistic. It's just that like so many bad things have happened that is like that doesn't really feel like an unrealistic expectation. I guess I do need to like stop saying that though. Oh my goodness. I got two people up in here though. Okay, so I'm guessing it's Jovi and me. Either that or Jovi and the hater, which shoot. Oh man. I'm just yapping. I apologize for that. I wasn't gonna say anything about that statement. That's fair. You know what? Since I got y'all here and since I am doing live, I think now it's probably okay. So I am working on a new story idea. I have a really bad habit of working on a new story idea while I have all of these other story ideas that I am working on. It's basically kind of a bastardization of another story that I am working on, but the story that I'm thinking about, like constructing and kind of like creating, is basically because of like the political climate, everything that's going on. I just find myself just asking, what would happen if every single right winger, every single racist, every single Trump supporter, every single like bigoted, sociopathic, cruel individual just went into their own little area and just like, and it was just them in that facility. Just it's just them. Like, you probably might like it's easy to say, jail, you're like, prison. But it's like, no, I want something like specifically for these people. So it's like if you hate black people, you're going in there. You hate the LGBTQ, you're going in there. You hate women, you're going in there. You hate black women, you're going in there. That's ultimately what motivated this story that I'm working on. And so the story is set place. Okay, so I'm giving y'all all this while I am still working on it. So you're just gonna have to bear with me because I'm gonna be doing a lot of ums and uhs and stuff. And that plus like a lot of stuff probably won't be a lot of stuff that I'm talking about right now. Some of it probably won't make it to the final part, but this is just like I really do want to talk about this story because it's definitely I feel like this would be like one of my masterpieces that nobody will care about. So the overall story is it takes place in a place that's similar to America, but not really America. It's not like all the references are going to be there, but it's not America. That's something I really feel like I kind of need to make very clear. So it's very America-esque, but it's not America. So that's a part of the story that I really want to like hammer home here. But obviously the story happens when there is a white supremacist group in my story who ultimately just sort of they start to gain a lot of traction. They start to gain like a lot of like influence and things of that nature, and they get together and they basically attack elementary school because they were under the impression that it was getting invaded by black people. So they went to this school. With guns and with intent on like harming the teachers that was up in there because they thought the school was like basically full of black people that they felt like they needed to kill. So they made threats that they were going to do it. So the police did get involved. The police did get involved because the school did tell the police about it. And there was a bit of a war that happened at this elementary school. Guns were shot. Guns were fired. Kids were shot, but thankfully they didn't die. I'm here to support. Doesn't matter what content you choose to do. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Shout out to Charlie Craig, 4650. Let me go ahead and give their channel a look see up in here. Wow. Okay. As soon as I said shout out to Charlie Craig, that's everybody just left. That's crazy. Y'all really don't like it when I share screens, man. I noticed that. That's wild. In any case, though, I'm still going to show it. This is Charlie and Craig's channel. Wow, he's 673 subscribers. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. 673 subscribers. 63,000 views. Let's go. Okay. Good job. This is it. Charlie Craig 4650. That is their channel. Give them a look. See if y'all like it. I think they're cool. All right, so back to the story. Okay, so a whole bunch of white supremacists go to this school because they thought that the school was getting invaded by black people. Obviously, there was a firefight. Some kids did get harmed, but they didn't die, thankfully. But like who will be considered the president of this fictional place, basically said that this can't happen again. I think the number changes when ads pop up. I forgot that I keep on forgetting that I got ads on this thing. My bad. Normally I expect normally I would have expected. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. Hold on. Normally I would have expected Ashley Barrett to just pop up and be like, ad. Shoot. I wonder what she's up to. I hope she's okay. But like I said, though, obviously after the shootout that happened at that school, and there was a lot of like rhetoric that's been going around. Like, some people were saying that the shooting was justified. Some people were saying like it was like a really big deal. So basically the president equivalent in my story said, you know what? Enough is enough. These people are just getting more and more dangerous. They're getting more and more rampant. Children are getting hurt. It's time for us to like do something about this. So they basically established this really, really, really big empty area. It's like basically two cities combined together, and they just put a wall in this area and just built a gigantic wall around this area and just basically said from now on, all the bigots going in there, all the racists going in there, all the white supremacists going in there, yada, 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 yada. And they call the city is called Avalanche City. The reason why the city is called Avalanche City is because, and this is a completely just this is just lore within the story. But like the reason why the show is called, I mean not the show, the reason why the city is called Avalanche City is because Colonials was trying to invade the area that will become Avalanche City, and the natives who just happened to be in that city, they found out what was going to happen and they left. And the Colonials came in and it was like, why are you guys leaving? And the natives were like, well, we're leaving because there's going to be a giant avalanche that's coming and it's going to destroy everything that we built here. So we're leaving. So like we don't get, so nothing bad happens to us. The Colonials, who were also scared of the possible avalanche that was going to come in, decided to just not invade the area that they thought about invading. So there was no indigenous people there, and the Colonials weren't there. So it was just this really big empty place. Fast forward, now you have like this gigantic area for the most terrible people. The president equivalent also established a bit of a complaint oriented task force to basically make sure that to basically round up all of the bigots and the sociopaths and all these other things. So I don't know what the task force is going to be called yet. I don't know how it's going to sort of get because once again, this is not America. So it's I appreciate the love. I guess since we don't do drama, some people don't like us. Nah, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. That ain't what it is. People don't really like watching my lives like that. Like people will literally for the first 10 minutes of this live, I had nobody watching. Like people just pop up and leave. It's crazy. Okay, so back to the story that I'm working on. Okay, so obviously, and it's not like the president equivalent. This place that I am writing is ran by a group of people. It's not ran by just one person, but they all just basically got together and said we're going to make a complaint-based task force for bigots and people like that. And that's basically the flow chart is if you're a bigot and you harass somebody, the person who harassed can call up this task force, get you put into the due process stage, and if it's proven that you were being a bigot, you get shipped off to Avalanche City. And that's basically what started happening. So basically all the bigots all the white supremacists immediately went to Avalanche City. All of the people who hated black women immediately went to Avalanche City. All of the people who hated the LGBTQ community immediately went to Avalanche City. So now Avalanche City is now just constructed of all of these people who are just the worst of the worst. And like I say, the task force was ridiculously efficient because they were, properly paid for and probably trained and all this other stuff. It was one of those things that's just kind of one of those things that just sort of got a life of its own. And there were a lot of bigots who basically hiding because oh no, they're attacking they're attacking us in the way that we speak. It's no, there's people being defended now. So it's the people that you're marginalizing are now have the abilities to defend themselves. So the story actually takes place inside of Avalanche City, but I'm sort of just giving you the idea as to what leads to this, because there is a place there is a place in Avalanche City. It's called Purgatory, and basically it's a due process between getting a complaint called on you and actually being in Avalanche City. So the whole concept is that the story takes place in Avalanche City. You have all of these right-wing sociopaths, all of these mean spirits. It's they basically all put into their own space among each other, and clearly obviously egos kind of become a big thing. So everybody's fighting each other. Let's see. Grass 4434. This dude, fun fact about this Grass guy here, I don't know him. He hates me for no reason. That's the whole thing. It's he hates me. He's here to just basically tell me that he hates me. And I don't know who he is. Just be on your best behavior, and you won't be on your best behavior and you'll stick around. Okay. So, but yeah, so the story that I'm working on is ultimately so the story that I'm working on though is that like that's basically what happens. It's like you got all the bigots like getting put into their own little community away from everybody else. And like obviously in Avalanche City, there's like this is just saying because I see most prank channels get lots of subs quickly. Yeah, they do. One thing I learned about like being on YouTube for as long as I have is I never really pay attention to like who gets a lot of views and stuff like that. Because if there's one thing I've learned, like just from being just from dealing with content creation for as long as I dealt with it, is that a lot of times, a lot of just the meanest people, a lot of the meanest, cruelest, most sociopathic people, those are the ones who get recognized. I don't understand what it is. It's like one of the reasons why I actually don't hate Joe Rogan as much anymore is because Joe Rogan, like I'm not saying that I listen to his podcast or anything like that, but it's like he's just one of many podcasts. So if he's like the biggest podcast, at that point, it's not his fault for making the podcast. It's people's fault for not watching other podcasts. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, like if you actually sat back and paid attention to, what actually gets like a whole bunch of views and stuff, it will probably disturb, confuse, and annoy you. Like there's this one guy. I don't know if he still does stuff, but there was this one guy. He used to say, "Put it in the coffin," and he would jump up, go like this. He would jump up, go like this, and jump backwards into just something, and he would like destroy something in the process. Like he would like, for example, there was a video of him, like doing. What are you talking about, dude? Oh my god, bro! I'm just responding to the chat, bro. I got hit. Like, here comes the haters. Here comes the haters. It's crazy. I was initially talking about my story that I'm working on, and now I was just letting this person know about like, you know, how most prank channels tend to like make like a lot of views and things like that. You know, I'm not nearly as big of a creator on YouTube to like be getting like random haters. Ain't no hater N word. Okay, yeah. All right. I'll tell you what, you drop one of those and you ain't gonna be here long. Seriously, what is with these random people? Like, how do you have Doraemon as your default picture and like, and you're doing this? That's wild, bro. I got like, it's unfair. Like, it's unfair how many haters just pop up. It's like you see a black guy online and you're like, I gotta ruin his day. That's crazy. But someone told me pranks are just a trend. Yeah, they are. They are, but it's like it's a long trend. People like just being annoying and obnoxious. Yeah, I know where this is going, and I don't like it. So here, just take a break for a second. You know, we'll give you a little bit of a break here. Chill, Unc. He ain't hating. Dude, you're calling me Unc. You're calling me Unc as an insult, bro. Come on. You can take a break, too. It's just wild. Just hating for no reason. Don't worry. What is up, Awesome Sauce? How you doing? But yeah, like I was saying though, it's like when you make like YouTube videos and stuff like that, just know that I appreciate that. It's a treat to see you as well. Right now, while you are here, I'm going to show the channel and try to get you some subscribers up in here. I don't know if you're still making content or not, but I am going to show your channel. Here we go. Awesome Sauce 26. Very anime oriented, as you guys probably can tell. 14 subscribers, 43 videos, 27,000 views though. Good job. Awesome Sauce 2624. Please sure to check them out. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, Shivadelphia. Thank you. Don't worry. Like I said, you know, I give them a break. If they, you know, I give them a break. Just don't give attention to the POS that exists. Trust me, I'm trying my best not to. Yeah, it's just like it's so weird. Like I'm not even popular enough to be having this many haters. Do you focus on your message and point of each video? Okay, let me guess. You saw the video. You saw the video that I just recently uploaded, and basically, like, I guess you're kind of amped up off of me like addressing my haters. It's a black screen. Dang. Let me put their link on in the chat. Then let me put that link in the chat. I don't understand why I keep getting like black screens, man. That's crazy. Not amps. Sorry. It's just that all caps is just, this is Awesome Sauce channel. So please be sure to check that out. Give them some, check them out. Give them some love. Like I said, this is a community of love and no hate. So there we go. In a new year is a good start point to build your channel. I get it. But my whole thing is that, like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, it's not that I don't build my channel as much as I just don't expect people to pop up on my channel and just like show me some love and anything like that. Cause I just I lost a couple of subscribers like earlier last year, I had the most subscribers I ever had. Right. And today I'm losing them. I ain't worried about it. If you become bigger, don't forget about us. Nah, y'all gonna be big I'm pretty sure y'all gonna be big before I do. But one thing about me is I'm gonna try my best to make sure that if I go big, everybody's getting big. That's the goal. Peeps will come and go. Oh, I'm aware, Shiva D. Hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind if I call you that. I was about to share your channel too, but it doesn't. I don't think you got anything. I think you're just vibing right now. But yeah, Charlie Craig, like the whole thing about pranks and stuff like that is though is that, like, like if you actually sat down and paid attention to what actually does go viral, like it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like it's actually kind of wild because like that's one reason, like I said, I used to hate Joe Rogan because of how popular he is. And then I realized he's only popular because people like him. It's not that he himself like just like started influencing people. People just started flocking to him. And like if you really think about like all of the people that be on YouTube and you actually look at the stuff that's like popular and famous on YouTube and stuff like that, it's like, it's like, you probably wouldn't have been able to come up with that stuff anyway. Like you have Mr. Beast out here giving sight to blind people. Like I'm not rich enough to ever do that. There's a lot of people who I also feel like a lot of influence nowadays is bought. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing feels organic anymore. Most pranks are fake anyway. Exactly. It doesn't really feel like anything's organic anymore. I've never seen anybody like start from like not being successful to then becoming successful. It just feels like they just sort of popped up and they're already successful. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a weird thing to say. It's like, okay, like a lot of like right-wing influencers and stuff like that. You never really saw them like on the grind. You know what I mean? You never really like what is up, Bane the Reckoning? That's my homie right there, man. That's my homie right there. There is no overnight success. I get that. But what I'm saying is it does kind of feel like it does feel like some people just sort of like buy their influence. It just really does feel like some people just are like rich enough that they can like sort of get themselves or just force themselves into the algorithm. It took him years to build his channel on a lower followers base. I'm not talking about specifically Mr. Beast. And I'm not talking about specifically Joe Rogan. Like I'm aware of Joe Rogan's grind, but like I don't remember a time when Joe Rogan wasn't famous. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember a time when people who are like famous and successful now weren't famous and successful. Does that make sense? Like there's footage of what's his name? I'm drawing a blank. He's a rapper, had a beef with Drake. He puts varied content, people connect with. All YouTube followers do. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. Once again, I'm not taking anything away from these people. I'm not saying that they're not doing anything influential. I'm just saying that it just feels like they just sort of pop onto the scene, find your lane and put out good content. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, nobody's gonna think that my like me. I think that all my content is good, but if nobody else does, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to think of that rapper's name, bro. That's messing with my brain. Meek Mill, Meek Mill. There's footage of Meek Mill like before he got famous. There's footage of Meek Mill before he got famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he was just like battle rapping like with his friends and stuff like that. Now he's successful, granted with a lot of caveats, but he's famous. There's a lot of people that you can sort of see, and you know that there's like mad successful, but it's like you saw the grind, you saw them kind of move up. Like there's people who I'm supporting and following right now that like I'm pretty sure that they're going to become big deals down the line. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you those two channels. Give me a second, because I talk about them all the time. Let me see. All right. Like I follow a couple of what is good content. Anyways, I'll do a copy paste. Why all do copy paste most of the time? Exactly. Like a lot of people, like there's a format to what qualifies as good nowadays, but I don't follow that format. I ain't got the money. I ain't got the money. I ain't got the charisma. I just do my own thing. You know. Like I'll show you some people who I follow and who I support. I really hope that this stuff doesn't. I really hope this stuff just shows. Give me a sec. This is one channel that I support. His name is J Rocks 3. Like he got 201 subscribers. Heck yeah. He was at 198 for like a minute. This is J Rocks 3. I randomly came across his profile. I randomly came across one of his videos. His literal first video he ever started. I didn't know what he was actually going to do because his first video was very ambiguous as to what his content was going to be. But now he's a gaming channel. He actually just recently graduated college, too, by the way. But it's he obviously got Instagram, TikTok. J Rocks 3, 201 subscribers, 21,000 views. Homie's been doing this stuff since 2014. You know what I'm saying? This is a channel that I support. Homie, he plays video games. He live in he's currently right now playing Skate Story, but he's a gaming channel. I love what he does, man. He's a cool guy. And he's a cool guy. He plays video games. He's a college graduate. Dude got stuff going on. This is who I support. But like I say, 100 deep videos, 201 subscribers. You see what I'm saying? This is another one. This is another one. LBG Gaming. I followed it. I watch this dude's videos almost all the time. He's been on he has an but like 593 subscribers. He has 1,400 videos, and he joined in 2021. God dog, bro. This dude been doing this stuff for 5 years, and he got that much going on. That's good. He also has like 593 subscribers, though. People. I think that both of these channels are going to do like amazing down the line. Good content doesn't exist. It's just so dang people just so judgmental and picky. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like with the people that I just showed, like I think that their content is good, but they don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. Like J Rocks he just broke 200. And I love their content. I watch this stuff as often as I can. But it's like I think that they're good at what they do. There's another person too. Hold on. Crap, hold on. Crap. man. Okay, so there's this professional wrestler. His name is okay, so there's this professional wrestler. Manny, I just started my other channel about how short horror stories, maybe about short horror stories. Oh, are you reading the stories, or are you like making up your own and doing it that way? I'm trying to okay. I think this is it. Okay, here we go. All right, this is another channel. Okay, so obviously, as y'all already know, I'm a big fan of professional wrestling. Well, there is this professional wrestler. His name is oh my god. Because I'm trying to think of his real name, but I keep thinking of his like his wrestling name. But his real name is oh god dog it. This is gonna mess. Brennan. Oh man, this is gonna mess my brain up. I forgot his name already. Brennan Williams. I want to say his name is okay. His wrestling name is Mason. He's in AEW. He's one half of the tag team of the MXM collection. He's a tall black dude, basically. And he used to play football, and he's like a big nerd. He plays like video games, he watches anime. But it's like if you actually like looked at him, if you actually like talked to him and like met him in person, he looks like just this giant Chad person. But like he's like a big dork in person. He's a big dork and he's cool. In any case, this is his channel. Like I said, professional wrestler, former football player, currently, and this is his stuff right here. Never mind. He's I mean, well, yeah, he's a professional wrestler. Brennan and Mansoor are two useless weaves who touch tips and pop hips. As a scene, okay. Dang, they almost broke 1 million. That's good stuff, man. But they obviously they are some of the biggest nerds, and I love them to death. But that's what I'm saying now. I just started my other channel about short horror stories. Oh, I just read that. But yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Like when it comes to content, I'm talking about specifically for me. Like I'm not trying to look for the most popular thing. I'm not trying to look for the best content or good content or anything like that. Cause this I'm just looking for something I can vibe with. Like I don't really even like a lot of pop culture. And I found myself like watching some pop culture stuff from time to time. And I don't really care that much about pop culture. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. I gotta go see if my tea is done. I forgot I don't have a teapot anymore, so my teapot don't whistle. Not yet. Happy first live of the year. Thanks, RC. I appreciate it. Did I watch K-pop Demon Hunters? I have not, but I heard that it's good though. Awesome sauce. Link me your other channel. Also, been on a little hiatus. Been spending time with 2 out of my 4 kids since December 29th. Hey man, that's good. Like hey, that's you. You're being a dad. I mean, that's I can't judge you for that. I can't knock that. Hey, you're being a good dad. The kids love it. Apparently, there's no profanity in it. Let's go. I'm saying this because it's actually kid friendly, something we kind of lack these days. Honestly, you're not wrong. Like, I mean, and the sad part is that like a better question, a better debate will probably be: have we ever had anything kid friendly? I grew up watching Looney Tunes, bro. Like Looney Tunes, Tex Avery. What's that other thing? Watching Looney Tunes, Tex Avery, Tom and Jerry. All these shows were just remorselessly violent. It's a difficult job to say the least. I bet it is, man. That's the reason why, like, I'll never have kids. The kids at work love that movie. Is K-pop Demon Hunters a movie or a series? Is it a show or a movie? It's a movie, but I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters yet, and I heard that it's like really good. Though I heard that like people love it. Oh, it's a movie. It's a movie. Okay. Is there any? Do I have to know anything about K-pop to enjoy it? Is my question. Because I don't know jack about K-pop. It's like I used to know a guy who did, but like he's so busy now. I don't even know where to begin to ask him on anything. Scary Movie Saturday. What you got planned for Scary Movie Saturday? Oh, you have fun with that. I do not do scary movies. What y'all think of Sing 1 and 2 for kid audiences that are watching now over here? I actually heard I've only watched the first Sing movie. And I'm not really a big fan of like musicals, so it's like it wasn't a bad movie. I just I don't care much for musicals. So man is a coward who doesn't watch horror movies. You're scared of the ocean. You're scared of the ocean. You're scared of the ocean. Yeah. You think we can do this, bro? You scared of the ocean. Mr. I'm scared of fish. Isn't seeing the movie with the gorilla seeing his son singing in jail or something? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's the one. It's actually, like I said, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like some of the songs up in there were actually kind of nice. And there was like a nice theme that kind of went along with it because every singer kind of had their own little backstory going on. But Jovi loves Sing. Okay, fun fact. Jovi loves musicals. You want to like get on Jovi's good side? Like suggest a musical that she hasn't seen before. Talking about something coward who doesn't watch horror movies. You're scared of the ocean. Go on a cruise. Bane. I'm gonna come up here. Oh God. I don't know what Megs is saying big facts about, but I can only imagine that it's for the man is a coward poet. You won't go on a cruise either. You'd be one of the people who come up missing. Well, I mean, I would, but it's like that wouldn't stop me from going on a cruise. But I'm too poor for a cruise right now. But you wouldn't go on a cruise because you don't like the ocean. Mr. Oh, we don't know what's down there. Oh, I mean, for all we know, like a giant fish could like come out and eat me. Ooh, big fish. We eat those. I'm not too big on cartoon films like that. Zootopia is pretty cool. I heard that Zootopia is actually doing really good right now too. But also, I want to argue this a little bit. I don't think that we've ever even had like kid-friendly stuff ever. The ocean is full of creatures that attack people all the time. Name 2 creatures in the ocean that attack people. Name 2. All the time? Like you just go into the ocean and there's like something up in there just going, yeah, I'm about to knock these. Like explain beaches, bro. I'm not doing this with you right now. I'm not arguing with you right now. You're my brother and I love you. I'm not arguing with you right now. But I heard that Zootopia actually did really good. The guy who voiced the singing gorilla played Elton John in Rocket Man. Huh? That's good. That's really good. Zootopia 1 is so good. The second one looks great too. Are you acting like people don't get attacked at the beach? I'm saying they don't get attacked as often at the beach, man. I'm saying that they don't get attacked as often at the beach. I'm not I'm not doing this with you. You actually know. You actually like. You have my phone number. You could like text me and random stuff like that. Like I'm not doing this. I'm not arguing with. I'm not arguing with you. I'm not. No. I'm smarter than you. Shut up. But yeah, I'm naming it Zootopia and Tutopia. But like the only reason why I'm actually interested in Tutopia is because apparently CM Punk and Roman Reigns are in there as Zeros. I did. Man, Toy Story. Yeah, Toy Story was also a good movie. But what I'm saying though is that like, when I look back at like a lot of movies and TV shows that was dedicated to like for children, there was a lot of adult things that was going on in a lot of these things. You know what I'm saying? Like you could literally like I said, you could argue that there's nothing out there for kids because you could literally just because like first of all, it's hard to make anything for children without like throwing in some sort of like adult references that you would have to understand. The most non-kid friendly comic became one of the biggest kids shows. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah, like yeah, like reading the first ever. I actually read like the first ever Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was graphic. It was pretty brutal, especially because Shredder literally died in like the first chapter. Spoilers, by the way. I apologize for those who didn't get a chance to read the first ever one. I feel like there's a rule for spoilers. If something was like out like 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can spoil it. It's like, oh no, I can't believe I was actually going to watch this thing that took place like 20 years ago. Nah. It was a sled. That's a trope. What's a trope? What are you talking about? Yeah, it was a sled, bro. That's what I'm saying. Dang it, I really did. I quoted that twice too. I just thought about that. Dang. Wow, I'm really one like away from 10 likes. That's crazy. All right, show of hands. Who's actually up in here right now? Yeah, but yeah, like shout out to the 10 likes, man. I love y'all. Yo, I'm just trying to get some tea and honey so I can like get these coughs out, y'all. I am not feeling good. How's this new year doing me so far? It's punching me in the throat. That's what it's doing. Like, I'm surviving, but like not by much. Who's this? Shiva Delphia. What's funny? Awesome sauce up in the building. The beautiful Miss Jovi up in here still. Shiva Delphia still in the building. Cracking up. Man. Tea and honey. Pinky out. Shut up. Shoot. This is brought to you by a mug that Jovi bought for me a long time ago. And I'm still happy about it. This should be some mad honey. What do you mean mad honey? We only do calm honey up in here, dog. Man. Probably actually need some more honey up in here. Hold on, y'all. Rumors of my death will be greatly confirmed. I don't know. It's honey that makes you see things, especially from specially bred bees. I'm not trying to. I don't want that. I don't want that. DC had the top 9 selling comics of 2025. Are you serious? Yeah, dude. I'm not. I'm very unwell. Wait, DC had the top 9 selling? Hold on. Dude, where's that? Dude, do me a favor. Link me that list. I need to see that. That's crazy. It it's like Marvel wasn't even trying. Sam Cobb is a year ago, dog. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, that just. I mean, like, hey, I might be dying. I don't know. So, yeah, that's. I'm gonna be revving up sent in group chat where I hate traffic with such a major passion. I take it you're on the road. Also, if you're watching this while you are like on the road or driving, if you're watching this while you're on the road and driving, I appreciate the compliment, but please, like I'll be here. I'll be here pretty often. So yeah. Like, take care of y'all responsibilities. I'll be here. I'm about to check out this list real quick, man. Hold on. God dog, bro. Marvel wasn't even trying up in here. The only Marvel comic in the top 10 was a crossover between Batman and Deadpool. Wow. 2 of the most popular characters in the franchises, dog. That's crazy. Man. All Batmans? Come on, bro. That's crazy. Now I got this stupid DC. Man, I do not care about DCKO at all, bro. Don't give me that. I do not care about DCKO. Ooh, let's have the heroes fight each other for the umpteenth time. God dog, bro. It's giant destroy thing trying to kill city. Nah, let's make characters fight each other. Bro, that's so dumb. Hate that. I'm at work, so I'm mainly in listening mode. I just got home from out of town and had to come straight into work without even going home. Ooh. That's rough. Ooh, man, you didn't even get a chance to see your house. You just had to, it's like, go straight to town and clock on in. That sucks, bro. It's not just the heroes. Apparently, Marvel sold more, but that's only because Marvel sells more comics. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, Marvel sold more comics like overall? Or, I don't know. Red Hood recently fought Joker. Granted, he lost, but they aren't heroes. Red Hood is a hero. Also, I'm not trying to. I don't want to see Joker win a freaking coin toss, man. I don't want to see Joker win a game of tic tac toe. I don't want to see Joker win a staring contest. I don't want to see Joker win one of those little games where you put the ball in the cup and you have to move the cups around and he has to properly. I don't know what that thing is called. I don't know. Tired of Joker. I don't want Joker winning nothing. If I was in charge of DC, Joker would be getting his butt kicked every time you see him. He'll be the most laughable. Like, if I don't know what it is. I specifically hate Joker. I don't have this much smoke for any other character, but I genuinely hate the Joker. And I honestly have no clue why I hate him that much. Basically, Marvel published more comics to be sold. Therefore, because they published more, it looks like they sold more overall, but it's only because they created more comics. That's dope. Look, I don't like, like this like me personally, when it comes to comics, I'm all about I just want to see comics like I just want to see the story get like told. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these stupid retcons. I'm tired of retcons. I'm tired of like new universes and multiverses and all this other stuff. I'm tired of that, man. Just give me the story, bro. Just give me the story. Read up on Marvel 1776. Come on, man. Hold up. While I'm talking to you, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do that. Give me a second. Because I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you do be like, you be providing bangers, bro. This stuff better not be stupid. What am I looking at, bro? What is that, brother? Brother, Brother, what is that? What is that, brother? Retcons are always going to happen. I know. It's why Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch aren't Magneto's kids anymore. I told you about that comment to get upset. I hate you so. For those who don't know, Bane the Reckoning is actually like my actual friend. Like this is probably like my brother over here. Can't stand him. Brother, Brother, what is that? What is that, brother? I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at, man. This is agitating me, bro. Picture, my ex is upset with me because I wouldn't tell her if I with the friend I was staying with during New Year's, so I get to deal with attitude. Let me see if I got this right. Your ex is upset with you about that? That's different. I'm not sure why she would be upset. I mean, she's your ex. Like, y'all not together anymore. It doesn't make any sense. Avengers go back in time to save America. Yeah, okay. Avengers go back in time to save America. You know what I never understood? Why didn't they just when comics were at their peak political, when comics were at like their peak, like America forever, America, whatever thing, like you would think that they would like at least make one of the founding fathers a superhero, you know? X's are weird. They can be. That's a new one to me though, man. I don't understand that. I'll be right back. I don't like my hair right now. Oh, man. Sorry about that. Marvel made Isaac Newton a villain for some reason. Isaac Newton? Bro, why? Bro, what is that's such a weird thing. Like, they made Isaac Newton, like, was he like under some kind of he's listed in a Isaac Newton and she has a boyfriend. That doesn't make it right. And she was this is a weird conversation This is a weird thing. That's weird. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. But like let me see if I got this right. Oh, your ex has a boyfriend and is upset with you because because they think that that's weird. Go to Marvel Complete Monsters and search up Isaac Newton. Like I need this to be like I need this to be kind of like something. Let's see, hold on. That's such a weird. Bro, what the hell? Bro, I ain't reading all that right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't reading all that. Something about Doctor Doom. Isaac Newton has to do with Doctor Doom. Oh, you actually can. Oh, you can actually say stuff besides insults. Cool. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's such a weird thing to do, though. That's like so. It's like if there's one thing I've learned is that like anti intellectualism should not be a thing in like comic books. I know someone whose ex was concerned with who they were dating after the fact too. It doesn't make sense to me. It is kind of weird though. I think there's like it's like if is it protection or ownership? We don't know. That's like yeah. Relationships are weird, man. It's not my thing, but it's different. Hello, what's this? Damn, bro. Okay, different. Like it's for real. It doesn't make sense. It really don't. Maybe people are jealous. Oh, y'all talking about the girlfriend thing. I'm still like my brain is still kind of annoyed by the whole. Hey, they made Isaac Newton a villain in the Marvel universe for like no reason. It's like like that's the most anti-intellectual thing I've ever seen. Like I understand the idea of kind of like just sort of like mixing it up and kind of I'm 100% concerned with who she's with. I don't stop caring about someone after we're not together anymore. There's a difference between like I can't talk about that sort of stuff because like like me and Joe like I'm me and Jovi like we had our thing and my whole thing is that like I just hope that she's happy and safe. That's just my thing, you know. But like I do know that like I feel like jealousy does kind of like transcends a relationship a little bit because it's like a case of they used to be mine. It's like I licked it, so it's mine kind of ordeal. Concerned to the point where you're interfering with that relationship. I don't know. I don't know. Like I've never. I, That's why I care. I want her happy and safe. Yeah, that's dope. I get that. Bruh, they really got this dude out here. I mean, Thomas Edison was like right there. They literally Thomas Edison killed an elephant, and they was like, nah, man. They was like, nah, man. Let's do like nah, man. We let's do Isaac Newton. Thomas Edison was like literally like right there, bro. That don't make no sense. He killed an elephant. Wait, did he kill the elephant or did he just harm it? I know there was some smack that was going on at the time. Ugh. It's like also it's kind of weird because like it really does feel like a bit of a brain drain. That's why I care. Topsy. I don't know what Topsy is. Like Topsy Turvy. That's the only thing I know. between Marvel, between Marvel like making scientists evil, between Marvel making like both Reed Richards and Isaac Newton evil. I feel like they're just big. I feel like they're trying to do the whole like, hey nerd, I don't like you. You're too smart, nerd. And as an ex-husband, only concern with his dating was that he was around women who wouldn't harm our kids. Outside of that, I didn't care. I don't need any extra info. The name of the elephant he killed. It was named Topsy. Oh, okay. Thank you. Just kind of crazy, man. They really did just like he killed an elephant for the sake of like Thomas Edison killed an elephant, and it was like, nah, man, let's make Isaac Newton the bad guy. There's a whole trope making fun of Richard for being useless. Is he useless? I mean, I know he's like one of the smartest dudes in Marvel, and he got like the rubber band powers. But like, is he useless? uh, uh, proving that AC was dangerous. Yeah, okay, like that's messed up. That's why he's the most. They say he's the most powerful being. That's why he killed it with electricity. Okay, another guy that can stretch very strong and also change form. Uh, they say he's useless because despite being so smart, the Earth still has issues. That's not his. Like that's a really screwed up way to kind of go about it. Really, honestly, like if we being real, that's a that's a messed up approach. It's like going, oh yeah, well if you're so smart, then how come? It's like, well yeah, well if you're so smart, then how come Myanmar has still got a food shortage going on? It's like, bro, I'm not in Myanmar. What are you doing? If he fixes everything, there would be no comic. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of like real life when you think about it. It's like you got like people who are always like getting mad at the smartest people for not being able to solve every problem. That doesn't make any sense. Gonna start the tattoo. Take it easy. Yeah, man. Hey, I hope that whatever happens with you and the old lady actually kind of, I hope that boils over nicely. God, I'm bad at like talking about relationships, man. Y'all know me. I'm not the love guy. As bad as it sounds. But if you're in listening mode, I definitely appreciate you for coming in. Homie really did just like come straight into town and is like, gotta go to work. That's gotta suck. Also, I really yeah, that's wild, man. Love is by the way, love is weird. Love is weird. But sorry, I gotta get this. Plastic Man is Reed Richards on steroids. Yeah, I know about Plastic Man. I know about Plastic Man and Elongated Man, which I never quite understood. Like, yeah, Plastic Man is like overpowered as hell. Like he's between Plastic Man and Lobo. These are two some of the most overpowered characters in comic books. Because Plastic Man can like literally be clothes. Like he could be clothes. He could be. I think he could survive out in space too. Yeah, Plastic Man. It's like, and what's even crazier is that like they have to keep him silly and ridiculous because if Plastic Man was serious, he could like he made it. I remember one time he made a threat. I remember one time he threatened somebody that he could like literally just like stretch his fingers out and literally just go up somebody's nose and like literally like choke them out from the inside. And like that was like, quite possibly the most morbid threat he ever did. Like you got to remember, like Plastic Man, he's all jokes. He's all jokes and hippity hop. Plastic Man used to not be a DC property, so they created Elongated Man. Yeah, I don't even want to think about Elongated Man because, like, after learning about his wife, that actually kind of made me sad. It's like Gene Loring, yeah, it's just like, yeah, that dude, yeah, that was not right. I did not like that crisis at all. But also like being stretchy as a superpower kind of just doesn't like being stretchy as a superpower. I feel like they could definitely do something with that too. Shoot, I would love to be oh, like I feel like being stretchy would probably be like the craziest superpower I could ever have. It's just mm, 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 mm. But yeah, like I said, knowing that knowing that like Plastic Man could like that he was they turned out the light into a yeah, I know about that one. I'm not even trying to remember that. That was because it wasn't just that it wasn't necessarily he was an assaulter. It was the fact that it was like I think he did that to like kids too. The ladies love it. The ladies love what? Oh, stretchy powers. Never mind. Never mind. I got it. I got it. Don't even no doesn't know it. Nah. This dude, he really did go there though. The ladies love a rubber guy. I bet they do. I would probably like do an after dark. I would totally do like an after dark live just to sort of ask all the spicy questions. But uh, I don't know. That's probably like something for like down the line. Probably when I like get more and more like occasional viewers because this is probably the most viewers I had so far, and my regulars aren't here anymore. Like I know like Ashley Barrett isn't here, Miss Christie ain't here, uh, which yeah, of possible use hasn't really shown up in a while. But yeah, it's a pretty wild time. It's like I'm like, ladies, do like, hey, ladies, do size matter? It's like, nah, not having that conversation. Sorry, y'all. I was reading something. Mm. Dang, I just realized I was talking about my story earlier in the beginning, and I just sort of went on to talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. Mm. So, all right. So basically, my story, Avalanche City, is also like I said, it's just basically like all the bigots, like they like short summary for my story is bigots did a really big thing, really bad thing. The people who was in charge of the city decided to do something about the bigots, and now the bigots are getting shipped off to a facility where it's just them in that facility. It's just them, nobody else, just them. Ultimately, uh, and like the thing is that I don't want it to be a prison. It's just basically a city. It's just a walled city where it's just them in their own little area. Also, the area is like properly surveyed and shot as like a television show for anybody who's not part of it to see. And within the city, within the city, Avalanche City, all these bigots and all these cruel people are at, like all the right wingers, all the racists, and all this other stuff. Basically, like if anybody wanted to like leave, they would have to appeal to the council. The council would be like about like like 10, it'll be like 10 judges, right? And the judges have to unanimously agree in order for that person to leave. If that person doesn't leave, then they're going to basically have to come back to Avalanche City and ultimately just sort of like have some sort of like bad rep on them, like oh, this dude tried to leave, and the thing about the judges is that like there's it's 9 judges and like always one empty chair. And the empty chair is because ultimately Avalanche City is a TV show for anybody who's outside of Avalanche City. So basically that 10th chair is literally the people's vote. So, it's like, whoever just happens to be watching the Avalanche City show, they could like literally like if somebody wanted to leave, they could like, call here it's like, type your number here to vote now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, majority rules. If somebody decides that they won't, it's basically 9 judges and the people's vote. But like the whole idea is that like the person who tries to leave the city, they never see the 10th judge. That's the whole point. It's always like an empty chair or they're always on their way. Plus, a lot of the people in Avalanche City don't know that they're being watched, like don't know that they're being surveyed and stuff. So, they don't know that they're being surveyed like a TV show, or rather it's a bit elusive. So that's kind of the whole point. But like, it's basically a city behind the walls full of bigots and right wingers and racists and misandrists and all this other stuff. And with this story that I kind of got going on, that I got cooking up, the story is going to take place within the city. The only problem is that like I have a really tough time addressing like protagonists and antagonists, as everybody in the story is going to be like a sociopath in some fashion. The whole idea is that like I don't want people to read this and get a soft spot for any of the characters because like they're all it's like having a story that's based in a prison, and it's like essentially everybody in that prison is in there for something, but it's like you find yourself like being sympathetic to the people and stuff like that. But that's like part of the story though. I'm still working on it. It's still something that I'm putting out there. Now you probably might be saying to yourself, well, yeah, but what if somebody actually like hears this idea and steals it and like makes it for themselves? And I'm like, I'm counting on that. Honestly. Imagine a whole bunch of stories where the bad guys are like sociopaths and bigots and right wingers and stuff like that. By all means, take my idea. Shoot. But yeah, that was a kind of like a part of it though. It's a work in progress. Like I said, I am kind of just sort of like gathering up my ideas as I talk about them, because the whole thing is that like in this group in Avalanche City, it won't just be like white supremacists. It'll also be like I get inspiration from like Myron Gaines for like the alpha male community. There's a lot of incels that's going to be in there as well. It's like basically like just like some of the worst of the worst. But Now, would y'all read that though? Mm. I don't. I'm guessing that's a no. I'm gonna assume that everybody is busy now. Hands in the chat. Who's still up in here right now? Uh. Damn it. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. I'm checking something. Okay. Once again, God dog, hold it. Either my chat isn't doing anything, or people just ain't talking, which is fair. People are busy. Y'all got lives. I get it. Oh, that's not good. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose real quick. Users. God dog, man. Man, I feel like I'm dying. Is the tea helping? A little bit. It's clearing me out, but you know. Yeah, but the tea is helping a little bit. It's just kind of like I said, I'm just oh man, I am clear. I'm cleared up, sorta, but like it feels weird. It feels weird. Sorry. All right. I got 3 people up in here now. Okay, so I got Jovi. I'm gonna say Bane the Reckoning is probably still up in here, and that hater guy. Shoot. Okay. Oh my goodness. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm also actively trying to like stop this, trying to stop coughing. But the problem is that like in the process of me like trying to stop coughing, y'all ever talk and y'all feel the vibrations in your neck? Is that weird? Is that a weird question to ask? It feels like a weird question to ask. The vocal cords, yeah, basically the vocal cords. Well, it's like when I start talking, and I start like when I start talking, I can feel the vocal cords shaking a little bit, and when it does, it shakes. I don't know how to describe it, but like it shakes in such a way that it feels irritated, and I feel compelled to cough. And it's a weird feeling. I ain't gonna lie to you. Weird feeling. It's like to put this in perspective, it feels like I'm getting ready to cough, but if I breathe in enough, that feeling goes away. But then if I start talking, the feeling sort of comes back. It's like it's not there right now because I blew my nose, so it's like I'm guessing it's phlegm related. I'm not sure. Every single time I say phlegm, I think of that show Cow and Chicken. I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a cow chicken had two friends up in there, Flem and Earl, and man, okay, I got two people up in here right now, so I'm going to assume is Jovi and Bane the Reckoning. Let's go. My hater left. All right. Well, while I'm waiting for you guys to interact. Hold on. Well, while I'm waiting for you guys to interact, I'm going to do something that I haven't done in a while that I genuinely enjoy doing, as you guys already know. I wonder if I still can, though. Okay. Shoot. Did I finish this already? Honestly, just need to know if I can still do this, honestly. Okay. We are about to do. I'm about to go ahead and try to read Bone. So since the last time we saw Bone, the Great Cow Race happened. Grandma Ben won after being told that she was going to lose against the Mystery Cow. There's a lot of things that's going on still. The rat creatures are getting more and more organized, and things are just happening. Things are just happening all over the place right now. So here we go. I'm here, but I'm driving. I can dig it, man. I appreciate the support, anyways. So Grandma Ben and Lucius are now hanging out to try to keep everything safe and keep everything secure because now Phony Bone is kind of in the situation that he's in. The rat creatures want him. Let's go. Hey, Smiley. There you are. Grab this rope. I'm hanging by my fingertips here. Yes, sir, Mr. Boss Man. Hurry up before I slip and get killed. I'm going. You got it? That rope's the only thing holding me. All set, Lucius. You can count on me, pal. What the heck have you been doing? Why didn't you take the rope? You knew I was on the other side of the roof. What are you waiting for? Waiting on you. Well, I was thinking. You were, huh? Yeah, I was contemplating the scale of our repair job. I mean, maybe not. Maybe we're not thinking big enough. Have we covered all the angles? Stay with me. I just run this by you. Take your temperature on it to see if you're hot. Okay, pay attention. What we really got here. Hold on. Pay attention. What is it we've really got here? See, what I think is a really, really big hole. I want to kill you. Wait for me. Hold my hat for a minute, will you? He got him wearing his hat. We should take advantage of this southeastern exposure. We should take advantage of the southeastern exposure now. I don't know about you, but I'm picturing an all glassed-in atrium. And here's where we put the jacuzzi. Back in Boneville, you were the village idiot, weren't you? Actually, I worked for my cousin Phony. He was the richest bone in Boneville before they ran us out of town. I didn't work for him all the time, though. Just kind of did odd jobs for him whenever he needed something done. I used to do that for a lot of folks. Help them out. I like to do that. I like to help people. Torture people is more like it. No, you got me homesick. I miss Boneville. Smiley. There's this great place down in the park by old statue of Big Johnson Bone where you could sit and feed the birds. Smiley. That was my job. That was my real job, chase away the pigeons and get those little pieces of bread. Hey, yo. Smiley, I'm not hanging around here for my health. I'm trying to fix the roof. Anything I can do to help? Hand me some of those shakes so I can start singling. You mean these? Yes, give me enough for my side. How many is that? There's a whole pile under here. Well, if half of the pile is on your side of the roof and half is for my side, you figure it out. I'm no good at fractions, so fractions. I'm no good at this. Half plus half. Okay. What do you do with the denominator? No, two and a half. Wait up. Stop it. Reach in there and just give me half that pile. The rope's too short. What do you want to go back to Boneville for? It's not enough fun to torture people here. There, now give me. Oh my God, I should have done that a little bit better. Because he falls off the roof. With the perfect Foley system, I could have easily made a sound effect out of that. That was perfect. Oh, wow. And he fell off the roof. And he's still falling off the roof. It ain't Boneville, but it'll do. Alrighty. That is the end of that. That is the end of book 2. It ended with 2 of the easiest characters for me to voice, which are Lucius, and Smiley Bone. Smiley Bone is definitely the easiest voice for me to do because I don't even have to do anything. All I have to do is just do my weatherman voice and just talk like a clown. This is my weatherman voice. A little bit just throwing this out here. Somebody told me that I sounded like I was trying to imitate Obama with it. But it's nope, it's just weatherman stuff. Hold on. Sorry about that. God, dog. It's normally not that lit up in there. Oh man. Sorry about this, y'all. Okay, I gotta actually get this. All right. I gotta bounce, y'all. I really appreciate you guys for like, coming in, checking it out, kind of helping out with the live and everything like that. Once again, I really appreciate y'all for popping up for the first live of the year, making it a huge success, hearing out my story, letting me finish it while reading the comics and everything like that, talking to me for a little bit. I really do appreciate you guys for like, sticking around and everything like that. Y'all are cool. Expect more down the line, hopefully. And we'll talk then. But for right now, we gotta bounce. Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there. And remember, you're more than just a person. You're an experience. You got to be a good experience, a bad experience, a no experience. And I definitely recommend either being a good experience or no experience at all. Sometimes people just need a little bit of nothing, because why would you want to be a +2 to 10 on somebody else's really bad day, right? Just know that if you can't spread love and peace, and spread nothing at all. Some people need nothing. In the meantime, though, just remember, being mean is mainstream, being kind is punk rock. And we'll talk again eventually, okay? Love and peace to every single one of y'all out there, and see you on the next one.